No! We're not done yet! You haven't seen anything! Get ready!
What's good, people? It's your boy Kung Fu d.wulf coming at you with a review of chapter 824, One Piece. Now, personally, I don't think that the last chapter of One Piece was live reaction or, like, it was review worthy, but live reaction worthy? No. It basically, like, didn't progress the story in any way besides stating something obvious that we already knew was going to happen, stated by Fujitora and Dressrosa, that the reverie was coming, and that basically everyone else knew about the reverie that were kings. Big deal. Oda did show us the kings and queens of different kingdoms, but he didn't give us any boxes explaining what kingdoms these people come from. Probably because he's gonna save it for when the reverie happens. But it was basically irrelevant. Like, I could have done without these characters being revealed through that whole chapter. And the Vivi shit, I thought was pretty much pointless in that chapter. Like, I couldn't give two shits about Vivi right now. We're hype into the Yonko arc, the 4 Yonko versus arc. I couldn't give two shits about Vivi. That's past shit. She's a queen, okay, she's a princess, whatever. The future queen of the Sand Kingdom of I don't even remember the damn name of the shit right now, but yeah, Cobra's Kingdom. That's all I'm gonna say. Basically, it was basically irrelevant, that chapter. Besides, the only thing that was not irrelevant to me that I could, like, showing Stelly, like Oda showing Stelly and his wife, like, that was basically irrelevant. Like, showing her face and a box showing who she is and who Stelly, Stelly's the Goa Kingdom's king now. Irrelevant. Like, personally, who the fuck gives a shit about Stelly? You want me totally honest, that piece of shit. But the real thing about that chapter, the last chapter, 823, was the end. Revolutionary base being decimated by the Blackbeard pirates. And yeah, decimation. Basically, decimation. I knew from the last chapter, I was like, I'm a team dragon. All day, every day. Fuck Blackbeard. Like, he's a piece of shit. Other people might be team Blackbeard because he's ha ha ha. He's fucking the motherfucker with the Logia and the Paramecia, and some say a Zoan too. I don't know about that. But yeah, Cerebrus Zoan. Okay. But basically, it was nothing. It was nothing. Blackbeard went there. There was no. From what it seemed, he decimated. Like, from the last chapter, he decimated. So people were thinking, oh, Blackbeard fucking decimated Dragon and all the revolutionaries. Hell no. First of all, Jesus Burgess got his ass whooped by Sabo. Okay, and you're telling me that there aren't people that are close to Sabo's or at Sabo's level that are older than him? I think that would be pretty damn a far stretch to say that there are not people at least close to Sabo's level that are Admiral level in the Revolutionary Army, because I would say the Revolutionary Army has to be a bigger organization than the Whitebeard Pirates. And the Whitebeard Pirates had at least a couple people that were Admiral level, I would say close to Admiral level, like Marco and Jozu. And probably Vista might be, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, he had Admiral level people in his crew. And I would say Shanks has Admiral level people, probably a Big Mom and So do Kaido. I don't know if Jack is Admiral level, maybe, maybe not. He's we're gonna talk about Jack further on into the story, because what happened with Jack in this next chapter is crazy. But yeah, and in this chapter it leads up to the Revolutionary Army's base was destroyed. Cypher Pole went there while Blackbeard was there, and they had a scuffle. Now, I wish that Oda would not do this shit that he always does, which is not show us the events of fights that are happening. Like the Payback War, we need to have a flashback of that shit, because everyone wants to see that. Akainu versus Kizaru. I mean, Akainu versus Aokiji. We need to see that fight. Okay, Oda's like, these are epic fucking battles that are happening that we are not seeing. Like, I want to see. I'm guessing that fucking Rob Lucci showed up on Blackbeard's doorstep while he was fucking destroying the revolutionary base because he was pissed that they probably fled because there was no mention of Sabo or Dragon or any revolutionaries of note being captured or killed. So basically, Dragon dipped. He didn't have no time for Blackbeard, and Blackbeard maybe went on a fucking tantrums because he brought his whole fleet there, and when he showed up, it was only Jesus Burgess. Who knows? And Cypher Bowl showed up. I'm guessing Blackbeard, he he notified the government for whatever reason, like an idiot, and Cypher Pole was sent in. And we know that Cypher Pole is not only loyal to the government, world government, but Celestial Dragons, and I would think that the Celestial Dragons are probably wanting to get the revolutionaries obliterated because, let's just be real, the only people that are probably going to go against the Celestial Dragons right now are probably the revolutionaries, and because they're going against the world government, and the world government is tied with the Celestial Dragons. So I would say, and I'm guaranteeing that the revolutionaries, Dragon especially, hates the Celestial Dragon system and the way they that's why he's toppling over kingdoms. That's his ultimate goal, to take down the Celestial Dragons and the world government. So yeah. And in this chapter, we have the biggest, craziest shit happening. Kaido. Kaido is shown in this chapter, and I did not expect Kaido to be shown this soon into the story. That's amazing. But yeah, before we get to that, we have Luffy reading about Dragon. The fact that Luffy hasn't saw Dragon's picture by now, and he's like he's the most wanted man in the world, is pretty damn amazing to me. I don't understand how that could happen. Like, how the hell don't you know what your father looks like after 3 years? I'm pretty damn sure you know his name is Dragon from Garp. So you don't have no interest in your father? Meanwhile, he's like the most wanted man in the world. Probably the highest bounty in the world, because if you're the most wanted man in the world, you probably have the highest bounty in the world. But yeah. And then we get to go to Zoe. We get, so basically Oda's skipping from one place to the next. Going from Straw Hats, from where the Luffy is, to where Zoe is, to where Kaido is, to where Sanji is. And I am happy to say Sanji is back. And we find that Zoe is like, there's a thunderstorm, or I think it might be that Luffy had a thunderstorm and they were like the waves. But Zoe has apparently a traitor, because the only way the Kaido pirates, the Beast pirates I would say, can find Zoe is by with a Vivi card if they don't have a mink on their crew. And I don't think they have a mink on their crew. So yeah, maybe we have somebody that's a traitor of the minks, that's a spy for the minks. Maybe maybe Kaido has a Vivi card from Zoe. I don't know. But that's apparently, from what Inurashi's saying, is how they keep finding Zoe. And then we have a panel of Jack being underwater. He is under fucking water, chilling. How the hell is he doing that? Everybody's saying right now. Like, because he was not showing his face, he has those spiked teeth. Now, who have we seen with a similar face to Jack that has spiked teeth? Hody Jones. Hody Jones almost has a dead-on face of Jack. So, yeah, Jack's probably half fishman. That's why he's on the middle of the ocean, because if we go back to the chapter with Vanderdecken, he was a Devil Fruit user and he was a fishman. And he could not swim because he had the devil fruit. Now, if let's say Jack's half fishman, because I don't think he's full fishman, because there's nothing showing that he's full fishman, but yeah, he's half fishman. That means that he could be underwater, and that's why you can't kill him by drowning him. That's the only explanation I can see right now, because unless he's fucking holding his breath, I don't see any other explanation besides that. That's probably why Oda was covering his mouth with that fucking Axel Morgan style mask. But yeah, on to other things. Jack on the bottom of the ocean right now, waiting for somebody to rescue him. We're gonna see Jack again, cause I know Oda ain't gonna take out that motherfucker. He is one of the droughts. He is going to be saved for a big fight, probably with Zoro or maybe one of the stronger, one of the top three of the Straw Hats. I'm pretty much guessing, but yeah, he will be retrieved sooner or later. Who knows? But yeah, then we go to Kaido. Kaido, I did not expect this. It was insane. I was like, oh my god. Kaido is so pissed off because he was planning on making his whole army into devil fruit users. That was his plan. A pretty interesting plan to boot. And we have the fact that he called Doflamingo a weakling. If you call Doflamingo a weakling, that means you're pretty damn fucking powerful. Because I would, for no means, he's like one of my favorite Shichibukai. But like, there's him, and then there's Kuma, and then there's Mihawk. Pretty much. That's it, right now. I don't know about Weevil. We have to see what the fuck he's about later in the story, but yeah. All the other Shichibukai, like Trafalgar D. Law, like he's my favorite, like one of my favorite characters, but he's no longer a Shichibukai, so I can't really call him a Shichibukai. But yeah, if he was still one, he'd probably be my top favorite Shichibukai. Not in strength, in terms of power, just because of his personality and his fucking devil fruit power, and the way his swag is. Bottom line. But yeah, Kaido is on a fucking rampage in a land, a country, some country, because Oda thinks that motherfuckers don't know that this motherfucker is, it was stated, like, you can infer that Kaido is on fucking Wano. Like, please, stop saying a certain country, Oda. Like, we know he's on fucking Wano. And he's probably in the castle, and that's why he blew his fucking people out of the damn water, because he was pissed, saying that they thought that this motherfucker Luffy could fuck with him. And then we find out the most interesting thing about that. Eustace Kid is a prisoner of Kaido. It is confirmed. Everybody thought it because they saw that little panel. I was like, I couldn't even see it from what the picture. I had to zoom in on that shit, and I was like, maybe, but yeah, it probably is. But it's confirmed he's a fucking prisoner, and now I don't know what the hell Kaido's gonna do with Eustace Kid. This has pretty much set up probably for an alliance with probably Luffy, because I guarantee you Kid is gonna be out for blood when he gets fucking free from Kaido. That's the bottom line. So it's probably a Trafalgar D. Law, Kid, Luffy, and maybe an X-Drake alliance. Because X-Drake probably is gonna... I'm thinking X-Drake is gonna double-cross Kaido. And if you have all four of these supernovas together, and all the other characters that Luffy has been making into his Straw Hat fleet and his alliance, who knows, Kaido could go down. These are pretty fucking strong characters right now. But yeah, all together. And they all pretty much are having abilities that are fucking pretty damn powerful. But yeah, and then we go on to Sanji. Sanji is back. Sanji is finally back. And he is talking to Tamago during this chapter about Big Mom is apparently very interested in him and respects him. Oh, I did not see that coming. I thought that she wouldn't give two shits about Sanji, but she obviously wants some of those goodies that he's been making. He learned on Okama Island, I guess, that fucking food, the strength food, but whatever, his sweets, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then we get the reveal of Pudding. Everybody thought it was basically revealed like Oda does not screenshot somebody in a chapter for nothing. The three-eyed girl is Pudding Lin. Charlotte Lin. Of the 35th daughter of the Linlins. Okay? And that's basically it in this chapter. And Sanji is going fucking gaga over her. And even though they covered it, I don't know why they did that, but maybe to make her more appealing. But fucking Sanji was going fucking apeshit over fucking mink girls. So I guarantee you that he ain't gonna have no problem with a fucking girl with a third eye on her head. Especially if she has titties like that. But yeah, this chapter was a fucking phenomenal chapter, showing 4 key points in one chapter that were fucking great. Kaido, Jack, Straw Hat Luffy, Sanji. Yeah, Oda's killing it. He is killing it on a regular basis. You cannot say this is not the most hype manga out. Just saying. That and Toriko, pretty much neck and neck right now with hypeness. But One Piece has a better storyline, I would say, than Toriko, if you want me to be totally honest. But, yeah. Tell me what you thought of this chapter. Shit was crazy. I really liked. This was a fucking 11 out of 10 chapter. Phenomenal. So it's your boy Kung Fu d.wulf. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think is going to happen in the next chapter. I don't know what's going to happen in the next chapters because Oda is fucking dropping bombs on motherfuckers. He is on fucking fire. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants, going ham. So, peace.